Hi everyone, Animal Girl here, back with another edition of Movie Talk. And this week's movie is Balto 2 Wolf Quest. Part husky and part wolf Balto knows what it means to hear the call of the wild. So when his headstrong young daughter Alu discovers her own wolf heritage, Balto understands she must follow her heart. Now, deep in the Alaskan wilderness, Alu will seek her own path, tangle with a renegade wolf pack leader, and, with a little help from Dad, fulfill her own heroic destiny. Okay, highlights of the movie. This movie was made back in 2012, so almost 20 years old. And it is an animated adventure movie. Now, and it is also the sequel to the 1995 Balto movie. Now, unlike its predecessor, this was not part live action, part animation. This was straight animation. This was not someone telling a story to someone else or anything. This was as if this was actually happening and they filmed it. And this movie also tells the story of Balto's daughter Alu and her journey to find her place in the world. So, yeah, I mean, in this movie, Balto and Jennifer have puppies, 6 of them. And they're adopted out. Well, 5 of them are adopted out because 5 of them look more like Mom, who is a purebred husky, while Alu is the one who looks more like Dad. Actually, she looks more wolf than Dad does, so nobody really wants her. And after the adoption of the puppies, it actually skips ahead to a year later, where Alu and her brothers and sisters are all a year old. So we're not with her in this cute little adorable puppy phase for long. It's just for when she's born and spending time with her parents and her siblings, and then when her siblings get adopted, and then we jump into her as a young adult or a teenager or whatever you want to classify her at a year old. Okay, things I liked about this movie. First off, I really liked the animation. I think it's even better than the animation from the first movie. Granted, the first movie was made back in 1995, and this movie was made back in 2002, so there is almost a 10-year difference in animation style. I believe it was made by the same company, though. This was also a direct-to-video or direct-to-home entertainment, let's just say, movie. This was not a theater release like the original one was. I mean, I love the designs of the wolf and the spirit animals. Because there were spirit animals in here. A bear, a fox, a raven, a wolf, and 3 badgers. And I loved the spirit animal design because rather than make them look like spirit animals, they made them look like real animals, and you didn't know that they were spirit animals until they disappeared, which I thought was really neat. I also really liked the characters. My favorite characters were Balto and Alu. They were the primary characters in the movie. I like to think of this as a father-daughter movie, as it was more about Balto and Alu's relationship as much as it was about Alu finding her place in the world. And I also liked the story. This was a coming-of-age story, so to speak, because throughout the whole story, the big question was, what is Alu's destiny? What is she meant to do? And not just for her and her family, her dad and her mom, but also for the audience. I mean, why is this character here? And we find out at the end of the movie. Okay, cast. Now, none of the original cast actually returned to reprise their roles in this movie. So we actually get a brand new cast with this one, and possibly with the third one, Balto 3 Wings of Change. So we have Balto is now voiced by Maurice LaMarche, I believe is how you say his name. And if I mispronounce anyone's name, I apologize. Jenna, Balto's mate, is voiced by Jodie Benson. Their daughter, Lou, is voiced by Lacey Calvert, I believe is how you say her name. Neva, I believe is how you say his name. And these two, next two, they're Native American names. So if I mispronounce them, I am extremely sorry, and I apologize for that. But Neva, who is the leader of the wolf pack, the elderly leader of the wolf pack, and it's also kind of like the shaman of the wolf pack as well. He's like both the leader and the shaman, which is kind of interesting. Was voiced by, David Carden, I believe is how you say his name. Naiju, who is the wolf who wants to take over the wolf pack. I don't want to say he's the villain, because he's not the villain of the movie. He's just the young wolf, young male wolf who kind of wants to take over the wolf pack because he feels Neva, or however you say his name, is too old to lead them. He's voiced by Mark Hamill, which actually surprised me because I did not recognize his voice when I first saw this movie. I was like, okay, yeah, it just goes to show you that sometimes the voice acting, they can sound different than they do in live action movies, but that's okay. Boris, who is, of course, Balto's goose best friend, is now voiced by Charles Fleischer, I believe is how you say his name. Maru, who is a little field mouse who is also Alu's spirit guide, was voiced by Peter McNichol, I believe is how you say his name, and his singing voice, as he does have a little song in this movie, which was called Maru's Champ, is done by Rob Paulson, who also does the voice of one of the Wolverines and two of the wolves in this movie as well. And Muck and Luck, the two polar bears, are both voiced by Kevin Shun, I believe is how you say his name. And Anayu, who is the white wolf spirit, but also revealed to be Balto's mother and Alu's grandmother, was voiced by... I'm not even going to try to pronounce her first name, Michelle. So that's also really interesting because we also get in this movie an idea of where Balto comes from. He states right out when he's talking to Alu about her heritage that his dad was the dog and his mom was the wolf. I mean, in the first movie, we really had no idea which parent was which. I mean, Steele jokingly says that he has a message for his mom and starts howling like a wolf. Or a message for Balto's mom and starts howling like a wolf. But again, there's no concrete evidence in the first movie that was true. It was just Steele trying to get under Balto's fur and make him mad. But now we have concrete evidence that from Balto himself as the character that his dad was the husky and his mom was the wolf, and not just any wolf, but a spirit wolf that is regarded by all the other wolves, which is fairly interesting. Okay, question of the week. What are your thoughts on Alu leaving home to go on a self-discovery quest? Did you think it was very smart of her to go so far away from home when she hasn't been before, especially after she was angry at her dad for not telling her about her heritage sooner, and possibly about being different from her brothers and sisters? Or did you think that the studio or the writers were trying to tell us something within this action please leave your answers in the comment section. Also, feel free to leave your comments and questions in the comment section. I do love to read those. And please like and subscribe if you are watching this video on YouTube, or like and share if you are watching this video on any other social media. And also feel free to follow me on Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter, and DeviantArt. I have my names for those 4 sites right there on the screen, as well as the pictures I use for the icons. Please note that all pictures seen within this video belong to their respective artists. I own absolutely nothing. Okay, quick reminder on my comment rolls. Okay, feel free to check out my related videos. My other movie talk videos. My movie talk special edition videos. And also, please note that the Lion King birthday special edition video, along with Van Helsing, Hansel and Gretel, Witch Hunters, and Spooky Buddies, are all on my Facebook page as of the posting of this video. I will post them or re-upload them to YouTube, but this won't happen until October. Reason being, The Lion King is a birthday special edition video, and my birthday is in October, so it only makes sense to me to do a re-upload of that movie talk video or special edition movie talk video on my actual birthday. And as for the other 3, Van Helsing and Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters are Halloween-ish movies, and Spooky Buddies is a Halloween movie. So again, with Halloween being in October, it only makes sense, again to me, for those 3 videos to be re-uploaded in October. So please be patient. I will get them uploaded. It's just, again, I have my reasons for not doing it right now, and it has to do with the type of movies they are, and with The Lion King, the special edition review it is for. Okay, also feel free to check out my other videos. Before I sign off, one thing I'd like to touch on, and that is to please note that all my TV Talk videos are now exclusively on my Facebook page, because for whatever reason, YouTube considers them spam. Now, I am currently up to 62 subscribers on YouTube, so when I get up to 100, I will try again to post those videos on my YouTube page as well as on my Facebook page. And see, maybe it was just because I didn't have a lot of subscribers at the time I was actually posting these videos, and I was posting them every single day. So we will try again once I hit 100 subscribers. Until then, you can check them out on my Facebook page. I will have the link in the description section. And to make it a little easier on you guys, here is a list of all the TV Talk or TV shows I have done a TV Talk video review on, or am currently doing a TV Talk video review on. Now, please note that Dragons Riders of Berk is, all those videos are completely on YouTube. Defenders of Berk, Big O, Star Wars, Agent Carter, Touched by an Angel, and Walker, Texas Ranger. The older ones are on YouTube. The newer ones are on Facebook. And as for Race to the Edge, Avatar: The Last Airbender, and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., those are exclusively on Facebook. And Game of Thrones, the first TV Talk video is on YouTube, but all the other ones are on Facebook. As always, thank you for watching and have a very nice day.